Hello, I'm Todd Starnes. It turns out the 2016 presidential election had less to do with Madison Avenue in New York City and more to do with the bayous of Louisiana. The New York Times reports that President-elect Trump was incredibly popular in places where people watch the hit TV show Dynasty. Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, did well among viewers of Modern Family and The Daily Show. The Times gathered their data from Facebook likes of television programs demonstrating what they call the cultural divide in America. They determined the correlation between fandom and the percentage of people who voted for Mr. Trump was higher for Duck Dynasty than any other show on television. In other words, Mr. Trump owes Phil Robertson, Miss Kay, and Uncle Si at the very least a gold-plated duck blind. But it's clear the Times is not a big fan of the Duck Commander. They labeled the show as the most geographically divisive in their study, going on to describe the family as men with long beards and Christian values and over-the-top lives. Well, they failed to mention the Robertsons are college-educated and run a highly successful multi-million-dollar business. But those facts don't fit their stereotype of the typical Donald Trump supporter. As conservative columnist Caleb Park wrote, the mainstream media overlooked the Duck Dynasty guys of the world. You know, the New York Times and all those big city journalists, they seem to think all of us from the South are a bunch of gun-toting, Bible-clinging hillbilly rednecks who sit around on the front porch drinking sweet tea and whistling Dixie. But we also know how to vote, and there's a whole mess of us. Ain't that right, Miss Hillary? One final note, I want you to go to toddstarnes.com right now and pre-order a copy of my new book, The Deplorables Guide to Making America Great Again. It's a practical handbook on how we can restore traditional American values to our country. I'm Todd Starnes.